Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're preparing for a data scientist interview, this video is just for you. Today, I'm sharing the top most common interview questions along with simple, straight to the point answers that even beginners can understand. Let's make sure you walk in confident and walk out tired. Alright, let's dive right in. Question 1. What's the difference between supervised and unsupervised learning? Your answer consists of two parts. First, you're going to be explaining about supervised learning. Second, you're going to be explaining about unsupervised learning. So, supervised learning uses labeled data. Unsupervised learning finds pattern in unlabeled data. Remember to always elaborate the answers for all the questions. Question 2. How do you evaluate a classification model? Now for this, your answer should be use accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, AUC and ROC. Your answer shouldn't just be accuracy. Question 3. Explain the bias variance trade-off. You have to answer the questions on two parts. Bias, which is underfitting, and variance, which is overfitting. Balance both to reduce total error. This should be your final answer. Again, remember to elaborate the answer. Question 4. Walk me through a data science project. Here your answer should consist of 8 parts. First one, start with your problem. What were you trying to solve? Example, I wanted to predict student scores using study hours and attendance. This could be your answer. And keep it simple and clear. Second part, talk about the data. Where did it come from? Or where did you collect it from? What kind of features does it have? Mention its size and type. For example, CSV or Excel. Part 3. Mention data cleaning. Did you handle missing values? Did you remove duplicates or fix weird data? This shows that you're hands-on. Part 4. Show some exploration. Did you plot anything? And what patterns or insights did you find before modeling? Fifth part. Talk about the model. As in, which algorithm did you use? For example, you could have used linear regression, decision tree, etc. Why did you choose it? Did you split the data? For example, training and testing. Sixth part. Mention evaluation. What metrics did you use? For example, you could have used accuracy, F1 score, etc. And was the model good? How do you know? Seventh part. Talk about the tools that you used. For example, you could have used Python, Pandas, Jupyter, etc. Just name drop briefly. Finally, for the eighth part, you're going to talk about the end with the outcome. This should include points like what did you learn? What would you improve next time? Even if it was perfect, modify your answer in such a way that it shows growth. This is a super common question, and they're not just testing your technical skills. They want to see how you think, solve problems, and communicate. So keep your answer short and simple, but also be clear and confident. Question 5. What's the difference between L1 and L2 regularization? Answer should consist of two parts. L1, feature selection. L2, keep all the features, shrinks weights. Question 6. How do you handle imbalanced datasets? Talk about the techniques like smooth, resampling, class weights, and F1 score for evaluation. Question 7. What's the difference between bagging and boosting? You have to talk about bagging and boosting. So bagging equals parallel models, boosting equals sequential models. For bagging, you can give an example, random forest. For boosting, you can give an example, XGBoost. Question 8. Tell me about a time your model failed and what did you do? For this question, you have to explain the issue, how you fixed it, and what you learned. Question 9. What's your approach to feature engineering? Here they're asking you, can you improve the model by preparing a smarter input data? So first, explain about what is feature engineering. So a simple answer which I am going to provide to make you understand better is it's like preparing the right ingredients before cooking. So better ingredients equals better results. So the definition is feature engineering is the process of creating or improving the input data, which are features you give to your model so that it can make better predictions. So for the next part of your answer, you're going to divide it into 5 parts. Part 1, clean the data first. Part 2, understand the data. Part 3, create new features. Part 4, encode categorical data. Part 5, scale numerical features. This last question brings us to the last part of our video. Question 10. How do you explain a complex model to a non-technical person? When they ask this, they're checking if you can communicate clearly, not just code well. So here's how you answer it. Step 1. Say you will avoid technical terms. Step 2. Use simple examples or analogies. Step 3. Focus on the result and not the math. Step 4. Mention visuals if you use them. For example, you can say, if needed, I can use charts or dashboards to explain because people understand graphs way faster than formulas. So for this question, your answer don't have to be complicated. Show that you can explain tech in a way that makes sense to someone who isn't technical. And that's it. 10 questions you'll definitely want to be ready for any data scientist interview. Thanks for watching and good luck. Your dream job is waiting for you.